Let's talk about freaking Kevin Owens dying. The death of Kevin Owens. This match,
Wow.
man. This match made me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, ladder matches always make me feel a little bit uncomfortable because some of the stuff these people put their bodies through. Oh my god! And you know, people like Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, they're not going to hold back. Like, they're just going to give it their alls and put their body through everything they can. And yeah, they went beyond, man. I mean, you might as well talk about it, man. The spot that basically just rocked us, the Alabama slam into the freaking ladder, man. That was nasty.
It was like some, I don't know. It was like something, something you'll see in a video game or something.
Yeah.
But like this, because the whole like last leg of that match was just insane. Like all the spots off the ladders.
Yeah, man.
Like it was like, I think it started. I forgot what KO did to Cody, but it was like, what did he do when he bounced off the ladder and he stood up for a little bit and then fell down? What was that?
Was that the way he started? Where he put him like on the, you know how the ladder has like a bridge to get the two together? He snapped him onto that one time, but there were so many spots. He had one where they were in the corner as well, and he did that like, was it a power bomb onto that? And they took off the steel, like the bottom leg of the ladder as well, and they started using that as a weapon. Far out, man.
I think it made, cause you know how that the whole running joke of you can't superplex KO on the top.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they finally pulled it off.
Yeah, I mean, did Cody superplex him?
Did he?
I don't think.
Maybe we gotta rewatch it now. There's so much that happened in that. Like,
no, I think he tried to superplex him, but KO reversed it on the top rope, and then that's when he landed on that ladder that was set up on the top rope and in between the ladder in the middle. I think that was like when he bounced up and like did the EO Sky like.
The stiff party,
But but that one spot on the table. So Mid was saying, y'all, he thinks Cody is turning heel, but it's weird.
I mean, they've been teasing it. Like this is, you know, Triple H, long-term storytelling. We all know Triple H is long-term storytelling, and you know how he likes to plant the seeds here and there. Sometimes, you know, the seeds are too far apart, and then, you know, the momentum gets buried, but that's another topic. But in terms of this Cody Rhodes one, I've been thinking about this for a little bit, and like they started teasing this early on. So after Cody won the championship, the whole Rock promo and all that stuff. But he had this, I think it was a second match against AJ Styles in that whole thing, in that feud. And like he did this thing where AJ Styles, you know, started talking to Mama Rhodes. This is going to pull you guys all the way back. But he started talking to Mama Rhodes. And then Cody did this thing, which was very uncharacteristic. He got the steps and he was going towards AJ Styles. After AJ Styles had already lost, he said, I quit. You know, it's an I quit match. And they've been doing little bits of teasing here and there. Like, recently in the last promo we saw with CM Punk, Cody did not, you know, Cody came out running in his like tracksuit, you know, no pyro, no entrance, gets super kicked, he's disheveled on the ground, like in his hometown, like, right? So he was like at home, and you know, so normally the hometown hero, you're waiting for that big moment, welcoming back Cody Rhodes, you know, none of that. He was just somebody else altogether, no smile. And the last Saturday Night Main Event promo as well, it was very serious. It wasn't like, you know, Cody Rhodes was like, shut up, I've had enough of this. And this time around, man, like, yeah, he was doing some stuff that was just brutal. And even when he won, he was just sort of taunting him. I don't know if that was just to buy time. I'm not sure if it's to buy time. Like, because that's what I've seen before. They like buy time to, like, you know, by taunting, by talking to the audience to, you know, let the medics and stuff see. But he came to the freaking table and he was like showing the belts to him. Like, I was like, damn, man, like the dude's like almost dead. Like, chill out. It's bloody all over.
Yeah, the freaking Saturday Night Main Event, like that promo, like I wouldn't like believe you when you say he may be turning heel if I didn't see that, because he was all deranged. He was like, "So what you trying to say, Punk?" It's like he was like, I don't know, he was like in a drunken state or something.
Yeah,
in that promo. And
he's speaking differently.
Yeah, and CM Punk saying stuff like, what did he say? He said like, I've been down that road before, and it's not
so good.
You're not in a good place, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
So it made Cody seem kind of crazy in a way. It's like
it did. it seemed like he was getting a little bit unhinged, right? Because I think like that promo was so good because Punk was saying like, look, I've been there. I was champion for 400 days, and around like the 200, 300 mark, whatever number he said, is when it started to weigh on me. You know, my friends were turning against me. So I think that it'd be such like, for me, I can't comprehend the WWE actually turning Cody heel, just because whenever I think of WWE, I always think of the business side of it as well. And like one of the reasons why I think Jey Uso won was, you know, they're going to sell a lot of merch, you know, with Jey Uso winning. Exactly, there you go. So, you know, you win that. And Cody also sells a lot of merch. So when you turn heel, heels don't sell as much merch. Like that's the truth. Like, you know, no one wears a Drew McIntyre shirt. Like, you know, it's just not as common. So
yeah,
that's why I just can't. That's why that's a hesitation of them turning it. But maybe they'll just have like. Maybe the days of like straightforward heels and faces are not there anymore. Like, you know, baby faces like they used to be anymore. It's more like this complicated character that has a dark side and a good side to them. So maybe something like that.
Yeah, I see like a more aggressive, like more, like you said, unhinged Cody coming. It'd be sweet if we can get that. Like my favorite era of Cody Rhodes, like before he went to AEW, is the Dashing Cody.
Yeah.
I love
one, right?
I love Dashing Cody because he was like super cocky, but like if you touch his face, he just lose his mind. It was even when he had that face mask and he was like walking around like all dark and like because even the way he carried himself now is kind of like that dark Dashing Cody that we used to see. Like when he has his shoulders like cocked, like
he's more stiff.
Yeah. But
he's been doing a lot of random stuff, man. Like there was that other moment where like small little moments, like, you know, again, these little seeds that they plant. There was a moment when he had a match against Carmelo Hayes, and like on a random SmackDown, I'm just, you know, pulling out random stuff here, but like Carmelo Hayes didn't even say anything, and then Cody Rhodes just unleashed, like he just, you know, like just unleashed on him, and I was like, man, this is a bit extreme.
What are you talking about? What are we saying here?
Hey, I'm just saying what everybody else is saying.
What is everybody else saying?
They're saying that he's telling the truth, man.
But so I think they're teasing a different side. Maybe it's not a heel turn. Maybe it's just like a different side to Cody. You know, tapping into what you mentioned. You know, the Dashing Rhodes that he had before. But I guess in terms of this match going forward, man, like what's sort of next? What's next for? We didn't see any Sami Zayn involvement.
Yeah, Sami Zayn. Well? I see Sami Zayn kind of doing what CM Punk did. What CM Punk did, like coming to Cody, be like, hey man, like what's going on? Like, I know you didn't like the guy, but
you have to.
Did you have to kill him? Because I'm actually concerned for like KO, like because I don't know if you saw his face, but his face was kind of like puffy, like it was swollen.
It was, and that's the kind of stuff that you can't, you know, kayfabe can only go so far. Like, you know, they didn't show prosthetics in his face or anything like that. Like, you know, he was beaten up, man. I would be surprised if he's not like going to be out for like a month or so, because that looked bad. That looked like it was seriously injured him, man.
Maybe that's what it was. Like, say if he actually did get injured, and because you remember, like at first before Cody walked away, he went with the belts. He was kind of like saying something. I don't know if you heard what he said. I couldn't hear him, but he was like saying something to the ref. Maybe that was that. Like maybe they thought, maybe they had to check on him. And like you said, maybe he had to buy time and walk and then walk back. But I see like, I see some stuff with Sami Zayn and Cody in the next shows.
Yeah, it was definitely gonna be interesting to see where this story goes. I mean, eventually it's gonna be. Now it looks like it's going to be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I can't imagine Jey Uso and Cody having a match because they've already been teasing Gunther and Jey Uso, and this time I think Gunther's going to finally lose to Jey Uso, which he keeps losing. Jey Uso keeps losing to him, so that would be the Mania moment. He wins it after losing so much against Gunther, who's unbeatable, and all that sort of storytelling. So it's probably going to be John Cena unless they have a surprise for us once again. Yeah, Kevin Owens. I'm not sure who's doing next.
That would be a nice setup. Like. John Cena has to be the one that kind of puts down the rapid dog, and the rapid dog being Cody.
Oh, yeah. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and then maybe after Mania, because if it is CM Punk and Cody and that rapid dog take, if he beats John Cena, that's when he just snaps completely and
Yeah.
We get you missed it, man. You missed it. But this is the last time I mentioned about it. Did you ever see the dark version of Cody in AEW?
Look at him! My God!
No, I
So,
don't think so.
well, long story short, in AEW, he did the same like American Nightmare gimmick, like
Yeah.
blonde hair and same thing. But at one point, he just kept like something happened. I forgot what it
Right.
was, but it just switched all of a sudden. He started wearing all black suits. He dyed his hair all the way black,
Holy shit.
and it was like it was like an anti version of him. So
Yeah.
I see if it does get to the point where he snaps, I see like the real nightmare
Yeah.
coming out.
Oh my goodness, that would be sick, man. If they do that, that would be sick. Oh man, so much to look forward to. Like they've teased a lot of stuff here, man. The stuff you mentioned about John Cena is also pretty good. Like if he's the one that can sort of get him to a different place, or he's sick of because Cody Rhodes always talks about John Cena, like he's doing the John Cena schedule, like he's sort of emulating him. So when he's actually against John Cena, maybe he's like, I don't want this anymore.
Yeah,
You
the way he be talking,
That would
I'm
be-
tired. Everyone's sad. I'm on the John Cena schedule.
Exactly. Yeah. People keep talking about comparing me to my dad, comparing me to John Cena. Like, I'm sick of this. Oh, so much potential, man. So much potential.